Hey, my name's Rich, and today we're checking out this Milescraft track saw guide system. This system here is the 1409. It comes with 2 tracks and the saw guide that attaches to your 7 1/4 saw. And I'll tell you what, man, I've had the Kreg, that little plastic Kreg thing, and a couple others, and as you'll see, this one far superior, same price pretty much. If you get this one comes with 2 tracks. Comes out, what are they, 27.5 inches each. Comes with 2 of them, so you're at 54 inches long, 55 actually. And so the 1408, you don't want to get 2 of these. You want to get the 1408, and 1408 comes with 2 pieces of track and all the hardware needed to mount them all together to make a 110-inch guide. And it's totally quality, as you'll see in this video. So the 1409 kit also comes with these. Now, they're clamps to hold the track in place. They're not made to be tightened down real tight. They're just made to be snug, because the track has this double stick tape kind of, well, it's not double stick, it's a rubber stuff, and it does pretty good on its own. But then when you want to slide it, it slides along. But if you put any pressure on it, it doesn't really slide. But they do come with these. The 1409 comes with the guide that also goes on your saw, and comes with the 2 tracks. This system is the best I've seen. 1408 is just additional track pieces, which you'll want if you're going to be ripping full sheets of plywood, because the 1409 comes with 2, the 1408 comes with 2, and they're 50, I believe they're 50 inches. So the saw base is fully aluminum. It does have this plastic guide track that bolts in, and that runs right along this thing. It just makes it like a train. Of course, you got these rubber cam-like bushings that you'll put on when you get yours, and it rides right up against there. It makes this thing just nice and tight. Mounting the saw to the plate, you've got these arms here, you've got these to keep it straight. When you first set yours up, you will have to trim off that piece of the track, just like with all the other sets. But one of the things you got to do is use 40 tooth minimum blade. You don't want to go at this with like a 26 tooth. So that's a great saw. I recommend it for anybody that's going to be cutting any kind of sheet goods down. So setting this up to cross cut, it's pretty easy. I get another piece of plywood over here on this side just to hold it up. Got my mark. There we go. I make it to where it covers, just covers right up on my mark. I can see the mark, but that's where I want it to cut. I use these. It includes others, but I have a very thick table. You don't have to bear it down. Just the slightest touch just keeps it from sliding around. It's got tape on the bottom to help it from sliding around. Just like a little extra security, since plywood costs such a fortune these days. There. If you tighten it down too much, you'll get an arcing and you'll bend your track. And I've ripped 4 sheets of plywood. Now I'm cutting them to length. What I need for this Murphy bed. The saw has not moved on this thing. This thing fits so nice and tight in there. I mean, it's just, there's no movement at all. It is so nice and tight. There's no problem. And with cutting, that is such a clean, nice cut. It's perfect. It's perfect. Well, I hope you liked our review of this Milescraft saw guide. It is definitely going to stay in my shop for a long time. And if anything does ever happen to the tracks, like I said, the 1408, you can just buy new tracks. I have no doubt in my mind that this system's going to last for a long time, and it cuts perfectly straight edges. I couldn't get those edges like that on my table saw, not from trying to cut down a full sheet. I always ended up moving the work around and messing up, but with this system, it's easy. So check it out.